Hello everyone. Today we are discussing the third unit, that is nothing but none other than concept virtualization. Okay, in that virtualization unit we have these are the topics included in that virtualization. First one is cloud deployment models. You have the cloud deployment models. Four categories are divided. Four deployment models are divided. First one is a public deployment model, private deployment model, hybrid deployment model, and last one community deployment model. Later we discuss in this unit categories of cloud computing. In the sense, what categories we have to use in cloud computing: everything as a service, like infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and as well as software as a service. And the later topic is pros and cons of cloud computing, and then implementation levels of virtualization. And coming to the next concept, virtualization structure, how the structure will be, and virtualization of the CPU processing, how it will, and then memory devices and IO devices. And the later concept, virtual clusters and resource management. And finally we have to discuss virtualization for data center automation. First of all, we want to learn this unit. We want to learn in this unit mainly deals of following cloud computing concept. First of all, we have to learn in this virtualization cloud computing concept. We want to deal mainly. The first one is three service models. We have the mainly very important categories of cloud computing. Everything as a service, like we have to learn in that infrastructure as a service, and platform as a service, and finally software as a service. Anything as a service, we have to learn the three service models. It's very important concept. And later we discuss four deployment models, including community cloud. Okay, the deployment models we have seen: public, private, hybrid, and community. Okay, and coming to the five major characteristics we have to learn, and then we have to learn the implementation levels of virtualization. In this concept we have to learn five virtualization levels. And coming to the cloud computing, we have to design the six design objectives we have to design in cloud computing. We have seen later. And then the seven layers, what are the seven layers include in cloud computing? These seven layers also we have to discuss. And coming to the characteristics, we have 8 other common characteristics by using cloud computing. And then what is a virtual cluster, and what the resource management will be allocated. And then finally we have to see virtualization for data center automation. First of all, what is the exact definition of cloud computing? Now see, the practice of using a network of remote servers hosted on the internet to store, manage, and process data rather than a local server or a personal computer. What does mean exactly cloud computing? What cloud computing? We want to store the data and accessing, and we have to processing the applications or data via from the internet. Okay, we want to manage, we want to accessing, we want to store the very huge amount of data we want to store in a cloud. As a cloud is a widely distributed network, we want to store some data. With the help of cloud, we want to store and accessing and managing the data rather than a local server or a personal computer. Okay, that is the main purpose of cloud computing. It is a model, okay, for enabling widely spreaded convenient, it's a ubiquitous convenient, it is a on demand pay as you go. Okay, on demand pay as you go. Whatever network we have to use it, that network will be, you have to pay. Okay, on demand network access to a shared pool of configurable computing resources. For example, we have to take the networks, servers and storage, applications and services that can be rapidly provisioned and released with minimal management effort or service provider interaction. This cloud model, it is composed of 5 essential characteristics, 3 service models and 4 deployment models. Listen carefully. In simple terms, the cloud computing means storing and accessing data and programs over the internet instead of your computer hardware. In other words, cloud computing refers what we want to configuring, what we want to manipulating, in the sense handling and manage and accessing the hardware and software resources remotely. Okay, it offers online data storage, infrastructures and applications. Okay, it is a model for enabling the ubiquitous, convenient and on-demand network access to a shared pool of configurable computing resource that can be rapidly provisioned and released. Whatever with minimal support of effort we want to provide the service provider interaction. Okay, and cloud computing that allows users to access data and programs over the internet. Is cloud computing is nothing, it is a client to server computing. What we have to manage and to process the development architecture, like, okay, cloud computing, it is a more flexible than grid computing. Okay, cloud computing, it is a service oriented. Cloud computing uses services like we have 3 service models, like infrastructure as a service, platform as a service and software as a service. In cloud computing resources, we are used in centralized pattern. The users in cloud computing pay for the use whatever they used, that network configuration, that persons will pay for the use. Cloud computing, it is a high accessible service. In cloud computing, the cloud servers are owned by infrastructure providers. And coming the one more point we have seen, it's a very important, what we want to scalability. Scalability in the sense the process of being scaled, it is high in cloud computing. And the cloud computing, it is accessible through the standard web protocols. Okay, the standard web protocols we have to use in cloud computing. In this cloud model, it is composed of 5 essential characteristics and the 3 service models and 4 deployment models. Finally, once again, I have to discuss what is the cloud computing, in the sense to storing data or applications on remote servers and processing data or applications from servers and accessing data or applications via internet. At cloud internet, available a huge amount of space to access data anywhere. That is nothing but none other than the concept cloud computing. Okay, and we seen the 5 essential characteristics in this concept. The following image shows that cloud computing is composed of 5 essential characteristics, 3 deployment models and 4 service models, as shown in the following figure. All of you look at this figure. It is a virtual, cloud is a virtual source, okay, what is the exact meaning of virtualization? Means it refers to the act of creating a virtual rather than actual. Okay, it is a version of something including a virtual computer, hardware platforms and the storage devices and the computer network resources. Okay, it refers to the act of creating a virtual rather than actual. Cloud service అనేది మన వర్చువల్ గా ఉంటుంది, ఇట్స్ నాట్ ఏ రియల్ అన్నమాట. ఓకేనా, హియర్ కమింగ్ టు ద 5 automation. Okay, And coming to the five essential characteristics here, the automation virtualization in cloud computing, we have seen first of all the characteristics. We have the main five characteristics. First of all, on demand self service, and the second one is broad network access, and coming to the third one, resource pooling, and fourth one, rapid elasticity, and coming to the fifth one, to measure the service. Okay, and coming to the concept, three deployment models. Okay, what are the three deployment models we have seen? Public cloud, anyone can access a public cloud. Private cloud, who can only personally they want to visit. Okay, private cloud. Hybrid cloud. Okay, and then coming to the standardization, the service models in our everything as a service, the categories of cloud computing. Okay, first one, a business process as a service. Okay, anything as a service. Business is the service. Okay, like Amazon, we have to take the Amazon web service is a business as a service. Okay, coming to the software as a service, and coming to the platform as a service, and coming to the infrastructure as a service. We want to develop one company, we need some software, some platform, some infrastructure. Okay, we want to develop that company, we have to take, these are the services: software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service. And coming to the cloud ecosystem and enabling the technologies whatever we have to use. And at the time, the classical computing, it looks like this manner, and cloud computing in this manner. We have seen the classical computing difference and cloud computing difference. What the exactly here? In classical computing, in the following cycle, every 18 months we have to used. Coming to the cloud computing, we want to pay as you go per each service provided. Whatever the service provided, we want to pay as you go. And then in classical computing, we want to buy and then it's own. And coming to the cloud computing, we want to subscribe it. Okay. And coming to the in classical computing, by uses these tools, hardware, system, software, applications to meet the high needs, whatever we need. And cloud computing, nothing. And coming to the classical computing, we want to install, configure, testing, and we want to verifying, and we want to calculate, evaluate, and we want to manage and handle. Coming to the use of cloud computing, we have to save about 80 to 95% of the total cost. Okay, and coming finally, we have to say, in cloud computing, we have to pay for what you use. What you have to use the network, that much of usage of network we have to pay. And coming to the classical computing, the pay will be very high cost. Here in cloud computing, we have to, what you have to use, that one only you have to pay as you go. Based on the quality of service, we have to pay. And coming to the cost model, in traditional IT cost model, it looks like this graph representation. Here number of users they are using, and the cost will be in vertical manner, and horizontal number of users are present. In coming to the traditional IT cost model, fixed cost in capital equipment, and one more variable cost in operational expenses. And coming to the cloud computing cost model, this number of users we have to use, and cost will be variable cost in operational expenses. We have seen, we have to design the cloud design objectives. What is the cloud design objectives here? We have 6 cloud design objectives. To design the objectives in a cloud, first one is shifting computing from desktops to data centers. And coming to the second one, service provisioning and cloud economics. And coming to the third one, scalability in performance. And coming to the fourth one, data privacy protection. And fifth one, we have seen the high quality of cloud services. And finally, the new standards and interfaces. These are the design objectives in a cloud. And coming to the 5 essential characteristics we have to see in a cloud. Later we have to discuss the 5 essential characteristics in a cloud. Thank you.